Brian writes a bestseller. This episode's about, shock and surprise, Brian writing a bestseller. Brian just becomes so unlikable in this episode that I had to include it.
Not okay. Can you figure out what the problem is? I did. How do you think I feel walking out of the back room of a restaurant and seeing Renee Zellweger?
Fresh Hair may have been about Peter marrying Chris, but at least there was a bit of a light-hearted tone to it. Brian writes a book in the self-help market and is given an excuse to be even more egocentric and nasty than usual. And that's basically the whole plot of the episode. There is a really good final live-action part with Bill Maher, where Brian is rightfully taken down a notch for his ego over his book.
No. Outside. Outside now. Outside.
But it just still didn't make up for how much I disliked Brian through it. I know Brian can be a good character. We all do. When he pairs up with Stewie, we get a collection of the best Family Guy episodes ever made. But when his character is given this revolting persona, I begin missing our replacement friend Vinny.
Soon thereafter, a girl in the neighborhood married a black guy. So we all kind of turned our attention to that.
Number 2. Herpy the Lobster. I mean, really, what can you expect from a title like that? 4 words and they've already gone into bad taste. Anyway, let's try and give it a fair look. We start the episode with Peter assaulting his children with a whip. Yeah, that's pretty standard awful for Peter. He attacks innocent women. Yeah, still standard Peter behavior. Brian gives Stewie herpes. And there we go. You know a Family Guy episode is going to be bad when it starts by making you physically sick. Oh, the imagery for this one is just, revolting. For some reason, this episode just keeps showing us revolting imagery as though it's trying to gross its viewers out. I've never quite figured out how gross out episodes do anything for a TV series except lose viewers. But maybe people see something I don't in this? One viewing was all I could handle of this one, and barely that. I mean, I guess if you wanted to lose your appetite or make yourself throw up, it'd be good. But bulimia isn't funny. As usual, Brian shows himself to be a dirtbag by knowingly giving everyone he dates herpes. Just an exceptionally gross and unpleasant episode. I don't recommend this one. And the number 1 worst Family Guy episode of all time is...
killing us.
Brian's a bad father.
I'll upload this tomorrow. If you saw those championship chips, please comment and hit like. I don't know what's wrong, it's going crazy.